Good morning. I just got to move this a little bit. How are you today? I got my dragon cup full of, there's a dragon on there, full of coffee this morning. I kind of need it. So I hope you had a great weekend. I sure did. We were at a lake at the beautiful lodge at the lake, right on the water. It was, there was no water, it was all ice, but it was really, really nice. And had a great group of ladies with me, and we just sat in the beautiful energy of each other and the teachings of medicine tools. And they got to make fans. And actually, I don't even have my fan here. I will bring it in so I can show you next time. Everything's still packed. I never even unpacked yesterday. I walked in, basically, sat down for a little while, and then I went to bed, just exhausted. But I woke up nice and relaxed and comfortable, and my body didn't hurt. So I'm ready for a good full day. Looks like everyone's loading up here. Woohoo! Right on. So good morning, Cam. I couldn't even get on Facebook this morning, and my computer kept booting me out. And I don't know what's going on because Facebook, I don't know if anyone else is having trouble with it, but it was not cooperating with me today. Here we go. Cam, 5, 10, 15, and 1 is 16. 16 are the great teachers. You're sitting firmly in one of those great teachers, and let's find out what great teacher's calling you today. Shuffle them up and see where we go. No, let's see. No, not me. Who are you sitting on? Okay, you're in victory today. Victory, number 19, victory. Celebrate your victories. Take a look at what's going on around you because there's victory that you're not claiming. Claim your victories today. Actually, really pay attention to everything that you're facing, everything that you're doing, and find victory in it. I'm doing this, and watch yourself explode today. But today is the day to celebrate and acknowledge your victories. So that's a pretty good stone for today. And you're also sitting in the card. I'm going to pull 2 cards, but you're sitting in listen from your heart. So listen today. Pay attention to what your heart space is telling you. Drop into that ether of the space around us and then pull yourself in. And it's interesting that it's saying pull yourself in because that was the teaching that we did on the weekend, which was Kabbalah, or at Kabbalah, is bringing inward. So bring in those inward heart moments. Open up your heart, silence yourself, and then sit in the victories of everything rather than don't go into any negative. Celebrate the victories of everything. And that's that heart song. That's listen to your heart sing and celebrate that. And you're also sitting in luminous warrior. I love it. And that is that luminous body. So what's our luminous body? And I know a lot of people are going to go, what the heck is that? So our luminous body is our soul self. That is that inner light, the energy vibrations that are us as these beautiful star seeds. And then we come into this body. We're going, we're in a body. So when you're sitting in that body, that luminous body, the warrior of you is just shining right now. So allow it to shine, celebrate that victory, and turn inward to the heart space. That's where you're sitting today. Aho. Kat, good morning, Kat. How are you doing today? Kat, you are sitting in number 3 is the plants, but it's also sitting at the bottom of that medicine wheel, and it's number 3, and it's calling your heart space too, but it's also calling the plant medicine. Plant medicine is really strong, and plant medicine is asking you this is interesting, go through your herbs. There's a herbal tea that is calling you today. I don't know much about herbs. I don't know which one is calling, but don't just automatically go for what you normally take. Actually go into some of the other herbs that you've got and make yourself a witch's brew, if you will, a concoction of different herbs and put it in your tea today. And I'm not even going to give you any advice on which ones. You're going to know which one you need to sit in this space today. So feel that energy of that plant medicine is really calling you. And you're also sitting in slow down. Slow down. Don't do everything. Don't be in a panic to get everything done. Just slow down. And again, maybe that's got something to do with this herbal tea. This, whatever it is going to help you relax. It's going to help you calm down. It's going to help you just get out of the anxiety and the angst, because I see you wanting to build up that angst, but it's not as in movement, as in productive movement. It's in spinning movement of anxiety, and so that is wanting to kick in. And I think this herbal tea is going to be able to bring you back down into the slowing of the energies. Okay. And you're also sitting in the witness, as you silently watch the world go around you. You're witnessing all the life events. You're listening to the energy of the earth. So feel that and witness today. It's interesting as we witness. So a witness is different than a participant. A participant is involved in very, very, I'm interacting, I'm involved in an activity. And this is telling you to step back, slow down, and be the witness of it. Just hold space for it and allow it to transpire without being involved in it. So sit back and allow everything to happen. And maybe that's what the slowing down is too. So I like that the three of them pull in together. That's what you're sitting in. I hope that helps. Blessed Starseed, hello. And I just love your name in there. So here we go. So you're sitting in 5, being a human. It's interesting, in my class this weekend, we talked about being a human, because we are these beautiful star seeds and we are able to send ourselves out and project ourselves. But what does it feel like to sit in the human body, to have the human experience? Even if you have a pain in your body or anything going on like that, pay attention to what it's telling you. If I've got a sore shoulder, say, and I'm walking around with this really sore shoulder, wow, what caused that sore shoulder, and how does it feel as a star seed? Because you don't experience that stuff when you're this luminous body. You experience it as a human. So this is a whole new thing to a lot of star seeds, especially depending on how many trips around other lives you've come into, but that's experiencing that. So be aware of everything around you and what it is like to be a human body and a human inside this, and allow your humanness to show. You're not perfect. You're just exactly as you're supposed to be. And sit down into the grounding of the root chakra today. So ground from the root, ground from way down low. That's when we come into this world and we expect to be safe and content and everything, and allow yourself to be embraced by that beautiful root chakra of grounding down today. So, and that's actually pretty, especially because you're sitting in the luminous body today, that to ground down, don't, and that humanness of this starseed coming in. So when I'm human, I'm going to ground down. I'm really going to feel it today. I'm going to allow those roots to come in, and the fire, feel that fire inside, feel the warmth of all those energies as they're coming up in your body, and really activate every part of your body today. Be very aware of you. I love it. I hope that helps you. Let's go into Orden's diary. Hi, Grandmother Karen. May I have a reading? You absolutely can. Let's see what's going on for you today. Remember, these earth stones, they are the energy that we sit in. And it's the energetic of where we're sitting. So you're sitting in 5, 10, and 2 is 12. 12 is the plants, or the planets. It's meaning like all the planets, but I see a mix up. It's usually I go, everything's lining up, blah blah blah, and that's not what's showing right now. It's showing that everything got mixed up. My puzzle pieces aren't in place. I thought everything was in line. I thought everything was going according to plan, but today it's like everything got shuffled around, like the big shell game shuffle, and where you think something is, it isn't. And how you thought something was, it isn't. That shell game is playing today. And so things won't work out quite as what you're planning, quite as what you're hoping for, but it's okay. So it's going to, realign and it's going to reshuffle, which is going to feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it will straighten back out is as it should. So everything's moving. And then tomorrow you'll probably sit in that more of a bliss. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll find out what you're sitting in. But it looks like right now it's shuffling and then it's going to start to align again. So just a new reality or a new, I don't know, goal, a new spacing. And and it's asking intuitive journaling, is asking you to get into the journal today. So do some free flow writing. Turn everything off. Get your phone off, your anything that you're on, anything electronic, TV, radio, anything, and sit in a quiet space today and just allow yourself 20 minutes with you and a journal, a pen, not a typing, a pen, and start just writing down anything at all, and just ask spirit a question, and then just start writing and see what the free flow writing is going to unveil and it bring out in that's allowing that space to sit into the sweet spot of it. And you're also sitting with the staff, and that staff is your pen. That staff is your pen today. Allow that pen to be the staff that is bringing that energy, that connection to spirit right down into it, and just allow your thoughts, ask a question and allow your thoughts to ramble on and write that answer out however it is. And you may end up with a whole bunch of pages, you may end up with just a few things, it doesn't matter, but set that alarm for a good 20 minutes, longer if you want, but a good 20 minutes with no interruptions. You, your pen, your staff, and your paper. That's it. Okay. That's a good day for that. Ooh. So how about we're going to go with Mary. Good morning, grandmother. Good morning. Mary. Hoo. Just wait. Everything went. It was almost like there was, I wanted to put a cover over my head. So I don't know what that energy is, but as soon as I said your name, it was like, I want to literally, a little kid hiding under the sheets. That's what it's showing me immediately. Don't know what that means. Maybe you do. And it's sitting in 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 sits at the bottom of the medicine wheel. It sits with the 3, but the 13 is telling it's the spirit of all plants. So that's that interaction, that inner knowing, the root system of everything connecting. And I think maybe you need to have almost like you're going into the shell of a plant, the seed of the plant. Instead of being the big flower out there, you're going inward to the seed, to the heart of it. And it's like you want to cocoon yourself. It's like you want to pull everything in and bring inside and be really, really quiet. Allow that to happen today. Allow yourself that bringing in, be the seed today. Sit nice and still and allow everything around you to germinate. But don't forget to water yourself. Drink plenty of water today. Allow yourself that. And just sit into the bliss of being still and being quiet today. You are the seed as you are starting to develop, fertilize, and be born. But this is sitting in that really, really still, quiet part. And you're sitting in the throat release. So you're really holding on to some stuff. I've got something to say. I've got something I got to get out, but I don't know how to do it. And so when I'm in that cocoon space, and I actually would even go further than that, I would go to the bed and then cover yourself in a blanket or a sheet and literally make yourself a little tent and get inside that, and then allow yourself to just gently speak your truth. Speak your truth inside this cocoon. What do you want to manifest? What do you want to bring? What do you want to let go of? I release you. And then release what you don't need because you're hanging on, but you need to get it out. So I see you literally enclosed and just start talking about what you want to release. That's actually a pretty big day. And I've never told anybody to do that. So it's brand new. You're also sitting in the taming of the wind. And that again is going into that. So a wind picks up and it takes, think of a dandelion. The dandelion goes and it turns from yellow to that white puff. And then the wind comes and spreads all those little seeds all over the place. So right now you want to be protected from the wind. You don't want to get involved in that wind activity being out. I want to be cocooned. I want to be quiet. And I don't want to be spreading myself all over the place. So it's okay. Go in nice and quiet. You don't need to be out in the wind today. Allow yourself that space. Ooh, boy, that's a big day. So, good luck with that. I'm going to send all kinds of energy your way. So, but take the moment to really sit yourself into that. Orden's Diary, like live, everyone. Rhoda, good morning, Rhoda. Woohoo! How was your weekend? I hope it was wonderful. Oh, you got the number 5 too. This is the second one I pulled today. So this is the humanness. Bring out the humanness of you. You're questioning the humanness of you. You're questioning, am I good enough? And that's really, really calling today. Am I good enough? Hold on. Oh, you're comparing yourself to someone else today. I should be at this stage of my life because other people my age are at that stage of their life, and you don't feel like you're there. So stop comparing yourself to others. Just do what's right for you, because we're each uniquely special, and you don't have to live up to someone else's expectations. There's a lot of judgment sitting in here. You're judging yourself every which way in Sunday here. You're really, really being a little bit hard on yourself today. So allow that freedom to not be hard on yourself. Just love yourself. And that's all you need. Okay. So don't judge yourself. And normally I would say, don't judge others. It's not even saying that. It's just saying, don't judge yourself. And you're also sitting in the unraveling. You're unraveling belief systems that you've been hanging on to, that you've been sold a bill of sale that you should have accomplished, you should have done, and you're going, but I didn't do, so I failed. I've somehow not met everyone's expectations or even self or these belief systems. Is let it go of it, unravel all that stuff, and you don't need it. There's a really cool art therapy project that I'm going to you. Cut yourself a piece of rope, a piece of cording, anything like that, something about that long. And then I want you to, what is it that I'm told, my bill of sale of myself. So maybe I'm fat, tie a knot. I don't know, I'm stupid. Anything at all. Just tie them all up. And when you get all these belief system things you tell yourself, then take a look at your little string. Now it's just a bunch of knots. Now start untying each knot. And as you untie the knot, as you write the knot down, write down what it was that you had. So now you start at the bottom. So the last knot that you made is the bottom of your list, and then untie it. Let it go. And then untie it and let it go. And notice which knots you tied real tight and which knots you kept loose. The tighter you made the knots, the more you're tying up into it, the more invested you are in that belief. And allow yourself to go all the way through that knot process and release it all. It is a wonderful activity, and it is really mind-blowing of what it uncovers. So give that a go today. You're also sitting in the Andine Cross. The Andine Cross is really something within shamanism, and how we are taught, or I am taught. I've done a lot of work with the Andine Cross. This is actually the center void. We can go through different portals when we're coming in there, and each one of these little corners in that cross area, they all represent another exit point. So what you're doing right now is you have access to other portals at the moment, and you may have opened a portal in you or a portal around you. So that's where that self-expectation can really come into play, because that will be heightened depending on what portal you're coming in. So really do that knot system, because it will help you navigate that and understand that. Okay, I hope that helps you. Who am I on right now? Okay, Louisa. What a wonderful weekend, Louisa. I love that. And I get to see you next weekend and the weekend after that. So 5, 10, 11, 12. That's all those planets. It's the second one I've pulled on that one too. So all the planets. But this is telling you, don't sit into Earth today. Find another planet to visit. So I would go through, I would journey, to be honest with you. I would journey and spend some time to journey, to send yourself out to the row of planets and hop onto one of the other planets and ask one of these other planets for the messages that it has for you. And remember, we can go anywhere. We can do any planet at all, but whichever one is calling in journey is the one you're supposed to meet. And go there and see the energy of that planet, because that planet is playing big time today for you. And then, because I don't know a lot about the planets, then go ahead and do some research on what does that planet mean? Because I'm sure if you pulled up Venus, it says love. If you pull up, I don't know, Mars, I don't know, maybe it's Martians, I don't know, but pull up the energy of the planet that you pulled into, and that's where journey will help you. And take along your recapitulation animal for this journey, because that's the mind, right? And we want your mind activated, but we also want the safety of the recap animal, because if you uncover something that's uncomfortable, he'll tuck it away for you. Okay, so just pull in that recap animal and do a journey today. I love it. And you're also sitting in 2 cards for you. Your body is like a book, and don't we know it? So what book are you in? And remember, this body is playing out your great teachers as your book of life, and it's really playing it. It's really super activated. I can't wait to find out what's going on in this other planet, because it's all related. So allow that exploration of that. And you're also sitting in the council. That's the Galactic Masters. That's the Galactic Council. So we are learning that in our classes. Imish, Ik, Akbal Khan. And we're sitting in Akbal today. So bring in that Galactic Master as you take this journey. So now invite him with your power, with the recap animal, and go to that planet. There is something there for you, a message for you. And then let me know what it is, because I'm anxious to know what it was. Okay. Who am I on now? Kim, thank you. Most welcome. Debbie. Debbie with the green green circle with a white T. Debbie, I get to see you this weekend too. Holy smokes, it's going to be a big weekend. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Boy, you're sitting up in that mind. Mind spin. And 14, okay, so it's calling me over here. So 14 of here is your instinct. Your instinct knows. Your guts are responding big time today. You're going to get, throughout the day, things are going to happen, and your guts are going to start spinning and spinning and spinning. When you get that gut reaction today, just take a little notepad or even a message thing on your phone and just say, okay, it's this time and I'm feeling like this. And then tap into what's going on down inside. I feel, and then I feel blah, 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 whatever it is. I feel happy, anxiety, whatever it happens to be, I feel, and allow that to be. And then if you got any insight, you can do that on your notes too. And then go back and watch them at the end of the day. Really pay attention to that flow of everything, of those instinctual gut feelings that you got throughout the day. What circumstances were happening? And don't wait until the end of the day to recall, because you're going to miss one or two along the way. It's important to do it as soon as it happens. Also, you're sitting in the power of silence. You don't always have to have an opinion. And I don't know why it's saying that. You don't always have to have an opinion. Sit in the silence, and that's that instinctual knowing. I just know I don't have to speak it. I need to be really active. Just pull it out. So get out there and get your wind out there happening. If there's wind outside, stand in the wind and allow it to just speak to you. If there is no wind, then use a fan. And it says, my connection is unstable. It's probably why Facebook was acting up so much today. So sorry if I'm all blah, 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 as I'm going along today. Okay, have a good day. Thanks, Deb. And I will see you on the weekend. Interesting from Kat. Thank you. Kevin, may I have a stone, please? And thank you. Absolutely. Let's see what you're sitting on today. Ooh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Moon, movement, and energy. Let's go to Kim. Kim, what moon are we sitting in? So you're sitting in the moon energy today. You're sitting in that spike of whatever's happening in the energetic of that moon today, and you may feel a pulling. I'm being pulled somewhere, almost like I'm being pulled, like that tide is what it's showing me. And it's showing me that tidal pull. I really have to do something. I'm being pulled in a direction, and you'll feel it instinctively. I just need to go there. I need to do this, and I don't know why. It's okay. Allow it to sit there. 9 right now. Oh, awesome. 9 night out. Okay. Then you're also give yourself a gift. Gift yourself something today. So maybe even make a card. I love you. I have a whole bunch of cards here that are just pretty pictures on the outside with nothing on the inside. Write yourself a note. I love you, or keep it up. Whatever you need to hear today. Don't wait for someone else to tell you. Tell yourself that information and allow yourself to sit in the flow of that. Give yourself a gift today. So I can't wait to hear what you gave yourself. Maybe go and buy yourself something really nice. My husband bought a trailer the other day. Does that count? The Vision Quest. Go on a Vision Quest. Have you been on one before? So a Vision Quest. So what I do is I ask my spirit guides to tell me where I need to go and what I need to do. But ask yourself, what vision quest should I go on? Maybe do a little bit of research on what a vision quest is. There's various degrees of them, but allow yourself to explore today. And one of the girls in our group had mentioned something, and this is pretty cool. I'm going to bring it up. So it's called the penny. I think Kim said that. It was a penny day. So have yourself a penny day. And what that means is you get in your vehicle and you drive. And then when you come to an intersection, you flip your penny. And if it's heads, you go one way. And if it's tails, you go the other way. And then you turn that way, and then away you go. And you give yourself a couple of hours and keep following the penny through every intersection, any cross of the road. If you can get out of town, it's better. And then every cross in the road, and see what you uncover and what the day is gifting you. It's a really cool thing, especially on a weekend. If you can get out of town and you can just do the penny day, I think it's a really cool thing. So give that a go. It might uncover something for you. And I hope that helps you. That sounds fun. It does sound fun, doesn't it? I can just see piling all your kids in the vehicle and going, okay, guys, we're going to drive out of town. And now, oh, here's a road, flip it. And we're going to go left or we're going to go right, and keep on going. And I just think it's a super thing to explore. What else? So let's say I'm over on the wrong side. I was treating it like an iPad here. Hold on. Cat, interesting. Kevin. Okay, now we're into Debbie Marcellus. Good morning. May I have a stone? You absolutely can. You're sitting in 2 of the earth. It's just telling you to ground down. I actually am getting a pain in my right ear, and it's so my instinct is to hold like a phone, like literally like a phone. Something's going on. Either you need to call somebody, or someone is going to call you with some important information. I will get more out of it as I continue on with it, but there's something important with the phone. And trust me, I don't like phones. So for me to literally see this, there's something going on. Allow me to go through the other cards and see where this is going to take us, okay? So a card is telling you, feel, don't think. Feel, don't think. So don't get in your head. Just allow yourself to be. So either, nope, the stone still isn't calling me. I'll get that message, but allow yourself to feel. Just get out of your head. Just don't worry about the spin. Oh, what if this had happened and that should have been? And why is that happening? And why did that? Don't worry about any of that stuff. Sit in the feels today. Whew. And you're also showing the heart of sky. That's an interesting card. And now I started shaking. So there's something going on. There's a vibrational energy happening. It's building, and it's the heart of sky. So when that happens to me, it usually means there is a huge message from spirit that's going to come down. And as odd as this sounds, it's almost like you want to reach out to somebody that has either in grief, or someone is going to tell you something that will put you in grief. And grief doesn't always mean death. It can be anything, but it's because we grieve over all kinds of things. But there's something that's going to happen that's either going to drop your energy down, or you have to tell somebody something that's going to drop their energy down. It's the messenger of, but I need another card because this isn't clear enough for me, and I'm not comfortable leaving it at that. And it's also some guidance. So it's asking spirit for guidance. So literally, we're just going to call in spirit, and we're going to ask spirit to just help you with that situation. And I'm going to ask spirit to give you the information that you need in regards to this message, because it's not a message for others. It's a message for you directly from spirit. And it's not saying that this is my direction to spirit. I'm calling spirit this way. This is someone else on the end of the line. So if please let me know tomorrow how that turned out, because it's a big message and it's not one that I've ever encountered before. So I always like to get reference points, and it would be very interesting to see how that plays out. I hope that helps you, and I hope you get some answers that way. Starseed, thank you very much. You're most welcome. Elf, hello, grandmother. Hello, my dear. How are you today? You are sitting in. Woohoo, you're sitting, oh, big one, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, I just got the chills. 18 is the Shinamiya. And the Shinamiya are the keepers of the Akashic records. There's something, another chapter, another page, another big event that was wrote into your your book of life. Your book of life is open right now to this page, which is going to be, and that's actually, it's showing me not just a page, it's showing me like a little short version of this. So there's a few days, it could even be a couple of months of this energy, this teaching that you're sitting in. So something new is happening, and it starts today, and it will go on for about 2 or 3 months. So it's a great teacher, but I'm gonna call a stone of the great teachers here to see what's coming in. You're sitting in the physical. So there's something physical in your body, something physical that's happened. It could be a health issue. It could be maybe you're just kicked into an exercise program. I don't know what it is. It's physical, and it starts today, and it goes for roughly 3 to 4. No, it's telling me not 4, 2 to 3 months. So in that aspect, so sitting in 2 to 3 months, and it has to do with the physical. Ask yourself what it is, and I'm sure you will come up with that answer. That's pretty big. And you're also sitting in the wisdom of the solar plex. So that solar plex, interesting, the solar plex are our emotions, right? That's fear, anxiety. That it's usually that, geez, something's telling me something. And so what is the solar plexus telling you? What emotions am I sitting in? And it might be something that you're afraid to walk into, physically afraid to walk into, or physically afraid to acknowledge and bring it forward. Just know that it's there. It's wrote into your book of life. It's happening for a reason. And you're also sitting in the corn, which is the harvest. You're harvesting this. So right now, these kernels are starting to change color. You're getting all the different colors. You're getting reds and yellows and oranges. All the colors are happening in this beautiful cocoon shape of the corn. And now the corn is starting to be peeled away. And as that's being peeled away, you're going to reveal more information on this physical that's happening in this book of life. That's a big thing. It's always good. So even if it's stuff that's happening that's going to put you on a rocky path, it's always a good thing, because down the road, it always makes sense. When it's happening, it doesn't make sense. But when we can take a look like a year or 2 later, you go, oh, I understand why that happened. But it's going to be important, and it's big. I hope that helps you. And what's that? What a lovely day. I love that one. Hello, I would like a stone reading. Absolutely. And it is a lovely day out. I get to work on a mascot this afternoon. I'm working on a husky mascot. You're sitting in the number one. The number one sits in the east. That's also your warrior animals coming in. So your warrior animal is saying, I need to give you a little bit of fight today. So it's either you have to, you're either going to be confronted with something that you need a little bit of strength to overcome, or you're going to have to do something that is I don't really want to do it, but I have to do it. And that is that today. So that is sitting in there. Normally this is the sun and this is the beginning of, but that's not what's calling. What's calling is the direction of this stone, which is the east, which is your warrior animal. So your warrior animal is the animal that we call in. We have we need a little bit more courage, and we need a little bit more support, but we need support in a go get them type of thing. And it's also fire sits in there. So we're going to light a spark under you, and I can see somebody kind of pushing you along. I got to push you along because maybe I'm afraid to walk into something. So keep pushing you along. But they are your biggest cheerleader today. So know that that's happening. You're all for your animal, your emotions. I don't want to do, and know that that warrior animal is coming ahead and pushing you forward and saying, I got your back. You're not alone. I got you. And you're also sitting in, and I got another warning. You're unstable. The connection is unstable. I'm sorry. And you're sitting in the underworld. What is the underworld? That's the warrior animal. That's where animals live. And that's why that animal is calling today. Okay. I hope that helps. Now, Mary, thank you. You're most welcome. Winnie, hello. Does Nandi have does he have good intentions towards you? Let's find out. I can't open their book of life, so I will just call on the energy you're sitting in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that is moon movement in energy, but I'm going to read the 9 is choices. Boy, that's interesting. You're at a crossroads. You're at a whole bunch of different choices right now, and it's in the process of development. But look at the situation as an outsider. Don't get emotionally charged or connected. Sealing in the outcome. So don't seal in the outcome, allow it to unfold, but be open and be very truthful today. So if you're getting red flags, let's say, then those red flags need to be answered. If you're getting the green light, this feels right inside, then go for it. Allow yourself to relax into that. As far as their intentions go, I can't tell you, but I can tell you your body responds to the energy around that. So pay attention to that. And they too are navigating if it's a go or if it's a not. It's like your soul selves are looking for answers together. Is it time? Is it not time? And literally, if you're getting red flags, even a whole like 1 or 2 red flags, answer that as in that's a no. But if you're getting absolutely the green light and I can't, it's just like the stars are aligning and I gotta go, then allow that to happen too. Okay. So it's not much of an answer, but that's all I can tell you. And you're also sitting in crown activation. So crown activation is your connection to your guides, to all your guides. And that's what happens with our bodies. So ask your body to give you the answers to that and know that you're getting in there. So really pay attention to what's going on with everything that's saying. Read the understatements. If everything that's doing, read the undertows. And what is it telling you? And stand still, which is right. So if we just keep moving, we can't listen. But if we slow down, pay attention to what's going on in the under stuff, then you will get that beautiful message inside there for what's going on, how your body is telling you the answers to what you're asking. Ooh, that's a big one. Good luck. And I really hope that it works out. And let us know. And we're sending you all the love and light for that. What a lovely day. Wow, that's so cool. You're most welcome. Orens, thank you. Luisha, thank you so much, my teacher and friend. Still traveling. That's a good one, Luisha. And Kevin, 9 night, cool. And who is this? I think it's Now, good day, Stone, please. It's a orange circle with a K in the middle of it. And let's do you. I think it's Klazina full or something along that lines. I have a student named Klazina, so I'm assuming it's her, but I don't know for sure. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is the cycles of natural law. You're in a spin, you're in a change, you're in the natural evolution of what's going on around you, but you're in the natural evolution. Actually, it's in the natural evolution, and I'm getting right to your eyeballs. So the natural, I want to literally take this off. If I took my glasses off and I look with no glasses, everything's kind of shaky around me. Everything looks a little bit different. And that is the natural evolution to aging, to moving, and it's saying to take your glasses off. Now, if it's Klazina doesn't wear glasses, but look through those eyes. Those eyes are telling you something. There's a message in your eyes. And I know, and if it is Klazina, I know there's that eye problem that you've got, and it's literally calling attention to that. Put some tea bags on there on your eyes today, and then open your eyes, and what do you see? What do you feel after that? So sit with tea bags on your eyes for a while. I have no idea why I'm telling you that. It's just what spirit is saying. So and I'm drooling, so that means my connection's really big. And you're also sitting in vulnerability is power. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to not be perfect, and allow yourself to actually open to spirit's just banging hard. I want your attention and trust, and then allow yourself to be vulnerable in that. We put a little bit of walls around us. We try and be all control what's happening, and actually spirit's saying you really don't. And so release that feeling that you do, and you will release yourself from the cage that's keeping you tight. And the card that you are is the owl. And that is again eyes, right? That's owls. Owls see all directions. They see all around us, and they can see at night. Owls have a different vision than we do. Your eyes, there's a connection to whatever is happening with your eyes today. And I don't know any other way to put it. And I just, so whoever I'm talking to, just, you should know the answer. I hope you know the answers. I hope that gives you some insight, because it's not making sense to me. But whatever it is, it's got to do with your eyes, to how you see and what's going on around you. And definitely those tea bags need to be put on your eyes for a while today. Woo! Kevin Bless. Wow, thank you so much. You're most welcome. That sounds fun. Yeah, that's that penny day. Yeah. Let's go into Paul. Hey, Paul. Hello, grandmother. Going on a Disney cruise. Look at you on the 20th of the month. I can't wait. I got it from my sister and her husband. Hoping you will be like the something years later. Oh, I love it. So Disney cruise, I've never been on one, but I have been on a cruise. I went to Alaska, and really loved it. So get out there and enjoy it, and actually bring the kid in you, right? Allow that funness. Maybe get some Disney ears and put them on too. I really do fun stuff. So you're sitting in 5, 10, and 1 is 11. 11 are the stars, and and the 11 is saying that stars at night, and it's saying when you're on the cruise, get out there under the stars and actually allow the star energy and allow that daydreaming to happen. When you wish upon a star, actually is when you wish upon a star. That song is being played, so that magic of that. So it kind of seems fitting, doesn't it? I know I didn't make it up. Tap your sacral power. So that is that sacral energy, that knowing of, and sit in that. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I should do, and allow that innocence of childhood to just surface today. And it's all coming together. And don't. So it literally showed me Pinocchio now, of the nose coming out, and it's saying, watch what you say, that you say the truth. Don't lie. Bring it in. Don't lie to yourself about something. So there's something going on that you may tell yourself. I'm too old, or I shouldn't, or I don't know what it is, but don't lie to yourself. Be honest with who you are. And the hummingbird. So that hummingbird is giving you a mess. They're often known as the messenger. So that messenger is telling you, just pay attention and watch, and don't break the magic of all of this. Just allow everything to happen and sit in the bliss of that. Woo-wee. And I want to be part of your family, man. You get some fun stuff to do. Let's go into Jay Suds. I think I can't read it. It's from a distance, and I don't have a close. Everyone's telling me I need to bring my phone in or my iPad in and read closer. I should do that. Thank you. And yeah, thank you. Yes. So let's get a stone for you. May I pull a stone for me, and thank you. Blessed. Thank you so much too. Oh, this one literally popped into my hand, and I've got a whole basket full of stones, and this one literally came in, and it is the beginning. It is all things starting today. It is the Milky Way, is the number 0, and the 0 doesn't mean nothing. It means everything, and it's telling you a sense of community is out there for you. And if you're not part of a group, you will be part of a group, or seek out a group. But whatever you're not alone. You can be held by tribe members, by other people. And it's really showing that community circle of support all around you. Like literally it's all around you right now. And if you tell me, oh my gosh, I'm by myself, I'm telling you, there are other support systems going on. Either it's spirit support, but I'm actually seeing people of actually holding space and holding you. And you are either part of a circle or part of a group that's holding for someone else, but there is that community around you. You're also sitting and let your ship set sail. It may look like the waters are rough right now, and I better wait till the waters are calm before I go and do something. And it's telling you, no, right now is the time to do it. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Now's the time to do it. You've got your support system. It's like that the Bowies all around you. Like, I'm going to go. Let's all go now. And don't wait for everything to be perfect. It will never be perfect, and then you will never get to do it. So get out there now, make the leap, and get her done. You're also. I swear I'm not making this up. There's the circle. So this is literally community holding you. You are part of that. You are not on your own. And this venture is now time to go. Don't worry. I don't have this yet. I don't have that. Everything's not 100% lined up. It's time. It's go time. Woo! That felt good. Go time. Okay. Debbie, thank you. What's Slowly May? Thank you. Winnie, thank you. Kazina, thank you. It keeps spelling my name wrong. And Natalie P, I may have a stone reading, please. Natalie, let's get you done, and we're running close to the end here. So I'm going to get Natalie, and I think that's going to be it for the day. I got a ton of stuff to do today, and I'm going to just pull Natalie. Natalie, you are sitting in 5 and 1 is spirit. Spirit is calling you. You are not alone, but also the ancestors. The ancestors are saying, hey, it's time to pay attention to us. So I would do some genealogy. I would look in, make a phone call to a grandparent if you can, somebody in your lineage line. Reach out to people that maybe you haven't talked to for a while, or send out a mass. Hey guys, but it's sound. We want to speak to somebody. We want to do something in the lineage line. But I'm also seeing genealogy. Start doing some research on genealogy, because you may find a message in that genealogy understanding, because the spirits are your ancestors are kind of giving you a nudge. Hey, now's the time to check us out. And you're also sitting in community calls. That's those ancestors. So our ancestors hold space for us, and they're literally saying, hey, we're calling you. We really are calling you. There's some things in our past, our lineage line, that you need to know, that will support you in what you're going through, because we went through the same thing that you're going through now, and we can help you with that. You're also walking in the sun. That's beautiful. And that's that warmth of love. That's warmth of, and remember the sun shines all the time. Even if you don't feel the sun's warmth, it is still warming us, even if it's all cloudy outside. And it's saying the sun's shining for you right now. Now's the time to feel the warmth of the ancestors and walk in that path. They have a message for you, and they are supporting you in what you're going through. Again, it's something that they went through and now you are going through. It's almost like a continuing pattern, and they can help support you through that process. I hope that helps you. And thank you. Thank you. Okay. Amen. And woohoo. Yes. Thank you kindly. Have a beautiful day. You too, guys. I'll see you tomorrow at 8:30. And I apologize for the problem with the internet, but that's living in a country. And so I hope you guys got a good reading. And my stone reading course starts on Wednesday. So you got a day or two to get in there, but that's it. And Wednesday, the stone reading course starts. If you want to learn to read stones yourself, this is the Mayan earth count, the children's count, it's also called. And it is a wonderful tool. And there's nobody out there doing this. So let's flood the internet with all this wonderful wisdom. So I can teach you, and this course will teach you how to read stones for yourself or for others. You get a certification in it, and you can just let everyone know, hey, I'm a stone reader, and what lovely messages it has. And even if we just tap in to ourselves of understanding the earth count a little bit deeper, it's a cool course to take. Just go on over to shamanicreiki.ca. That's my website. You'll see all the information there. And if not, just shoot me over an email, info@shamanicreiki.ca. And I'd be happy to send you out the registration. And again, it starts on Wednesday, and there's 3 courses to choose from. So there's 3 levels that you can choose from. So I hope that helps. Have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing. I'm going to get out there and work on a husky mascot, and I'll show you a photo of it later. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.